This is the best Technic build this year. Bag 1 is complete. A few colorful bricks. Done the pistons in bag 1. Unfortunately, again, it's going to be covered by this brick. You can only see 3 of them. Probably going to be covered fully when the build is finished. The controls were finished. After 2 bags, we got the first stickers on this side. I'm really trying to do a good job with them. Added a few pieces on this end and the control knob that's going to control the front wheels. I'm not a fan of those knobs. I think without them the build looks much cleaner. 3 bags are finished. That's the aggressive looking front of this awesome BMW. Quite a few stickers in bag 3. I like the way they designed the lights, but I'm not a big fan of all these stickers. Could at least done the front brick that has the BMW logo as a printed brick. But it is what it is. But the design is awesome. It does capture the actual look. I'm still enjoying the build, but the stickers are a bit slowing me down. You guys think I'm still doing a good job with them? And this is how many stickers we got left after 3 bags. Pretty much still a full... Alright, so 4 bags are finished. Majority of the stickers have been already used. We only have a couple of them left. To be honest, the stickers were not that bad. And I do think I've done a really good job with them. Like I said, I'm trying my best to get them as straight as I can. This is definitely going to be my favorite build. And yes, just because it is a BMW. Just have another peek at that aggressive front on my bag. Alright, and build is finished. I'll be honest with you, the stickers were not that annoying. And there's quite a few things to cover in this build. I'm definitely gonna try to get some different alloys on it, but we're gonna talk about that on the full review. So let's stop there and get a different angle on this beautiful build. And let's make a proper review. Maybe a couple of different comparisons to other Technic builds. Let's have a look what functions this build has. One side of the build, the other side of the build, front of the build, the back of the build, the top of the build, and the bottom of the build. And as you can see on the bottom of the build, we got a lot of different color bricks. One support brick on the back, one support brick on the front. Little details make the build not that fragile. Got a functional hood. When the hood goes up, you can see the beautiful pistons. Unlike all the Technic builds, they are functional. Of the pistons are covered in the back and you can't really see them. As you remember the Bugatti build, they made a really cool design with the front lights. Fortunately, the lights on this BMW, they are just stickers. I was thinking of the awesome design on the Bugatti, they will think about something else. And then we got the functional doors, obviously on both sides. I like the way they designed the mirrors. I had to focus, so I'm gonna take them off and gonna show you up close. Standard Lego brick, but they used a see-through brick on the back. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty awesome. And I will show you why it's a cool design. This is the mirror of the Bugatti. So that see-through brick on the BMW gives that actual mirror look. For me, this is the first time they actually done that. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a change or they're gonna go back to normal bricks without adding the see-through brick. There's no functional parts in the back, and we do have the control knob on the top, which is quite nicely hidden. It's not actually popping out like on the other Technic builds. You've seen there was a lot of stickers, but if you look around the build, they're quite big. And to be honest, for a person that don't like stickers, I didn't see that as a big issue. The only printed bricks I wish I would had is the ones that have the BMW logo. It would just make the build look so much cleaner. As I mentioned before, the front lights are stickers. Exact same thing with the back lights. Well, everything in the back is stickers. Like I said, if they only made the BMW logo as printed bricks, alone would give the build much more polished look. And if you're looking for a suspension, even the basic one, this build hasn't got one. And this other few things is pretty much standard. The front seat inside, steering wheel, which unfortunately is not functional. And that's pretty much it about this set. Let's see how it compares to the Speed of Champions build, which is an M4 as well. This is the BMW M4 from Speed of Champions. We can clearly see the size difference. Both builds got that awesome front look. But as you can see on the Speed of Champions set, they used bricks instead of stickers for the lights. Same thing in the back, they used bricks instead of stickers. And this is why I said that is BMW printed brick and that's not a sticker. That's another look on the side of both builds. I'm not comparing which build is better, just looking at the design of the both builds. And if you're actually thinking of getting one, if you're a BMW fan, get both. You can get this pair of Champions on a really good price. Don't forget, you get 2 sets. I just like the way they designed the lights on the Bugatti more. Still, I would choose the BMW any time of the day. That's both builds on the side. You can see that they are pretty much the same size. Putting these two builds side by side, you can see that there is no difference in size. Both share the same functionalities and they both have no suspension, which is a bit of a downside. Because if you remember my Bronco video, even the Bronco had suspension. So this M4 is definitely one of the best Lego sets this year. At least for me, because I'm biased on BMWs. So let me know, guys. Are you gonna buy this Lego set? Or are you gonna skip because of the stickers? Honestly, the stickers weren't that bad, and I would do this build any day of the week. I know I'm a little biased, but if I have to choose to get this or the Bugatti, I would get the BMW. So if you guys liked the video, press the like button, and I will see you in the next one.